We are going to go now to Dana Fowle, who joins us in our newsroom. She has the latest coming in from Governor Brian Kemp. Dana, a statement released within the last few minutes.
Yes, the governor has released a statement, and we've been looking for some sort of confirmation of something from our officials, and this is what we have. And this is from the governor. I have directed all available state resources to respond to the incident at Apalachee High School and urge all Georgians to join my family in praying for the safety of those in our classrooms, both in Barrow County and across the state. We will continue to work with local, state, and federal partners as we gather information and further respond to this situation. Again, this just came in from Governor Brian Kemp. This is relatively new information, just came in. He doesn't say exactly what happened, and we have not gotten real confirmation on exactly what happened. We do know, as you said, that someone has been taken away, appeared to be injured, and Kevin Stewart was chatting with us about the traffic, so I went ahead and pulled up a map while I had a minute, and he's absolutely right. If you're one of the parents heading over there to get your child, of course you are, 29, 316, that area is really solidly backed up, but I'm looking at the map, and for me, if I were to head that way now, it looks like Harbin Road may be more open for you. If that is a way for you to get into the high school from that direction. Again, I'm looking at Harbin Road. It seems to be a lot more open. The congestion seems to be there at 316 as it moves up to Patrick Mill Road. So there's that. I do want to tell you one more time, in case you are just tuning in, that the governor has chimed in. He has not offered an explanation for what happened, but he does have these words. He again is directing all available state resources to respond to the incident, again at Apalachee High School. He's urging all Georgians to join his family in praying for the safety of those in the classrooms, both in Barrow County and across the state. He says we will continue to work with local, state, and federal partners as we gather information and further respond to the situation. Again, he doesn't say what the situation is, but it clearly is a challenging situation and not good. So he's keeping an eye on it. You see lots of law enforcement there coming from all over the area. My note says we've got Barrow units, Hall County, Walton, Gwinnett PD, state troopers, GBI, all sorts of people. Students up there gathered on the Wildcats field. Looks like some are out on the side there as parents are probably starting to pull in, and that's okay. You can come get your student now, but be patient with the traffic, be patient with the officials in the process. Everybody's stressed out. They are, and so are you, and everybody gets it. Everybody's wishing for the best here, and we're going to send it back to Lynn's.
Dana, thank you so much for the latest on that. And I do want to add that we did get more information from our Fox Atlanta bureau. They did confirm that this was an active shooter situation. We weren't getting any other details just yet from the Barrow County Sheriff's Office. I have been checking out here the social media accounts on X, on Facebook. That's where they said that they were going to release more information. I haven't seen those just yet. We do know that Fox 5's Kevin Stewart should be pulling up to that scene any minute now, so probably getting more details live on the scene out there. As Dana mentioned, the governor now also confirming that he is sending all of the resources that he can out here. When we spoke to Fox 5's Kevin Stewart, he said that he saw mostly Gwinnett County license plates, but also Barrow County, even Butts County. So a number of agencies all coming in from the area to provide assistance out here. We did see from our Sky Fox chopper that folks were being loaded in, at least one person being loaded in a helicopter, being flown to an area hospital, at least one person being put inside an ambulance to be taken to a local hospital. And again, what we learned from our Fox 5 Atlanta bureau is that this was an active shooter situation since it has been cleared since then. Hundreds of students were seen brought out to the football field. Those students are being asked to be picked up either by their parents or they will be taken home by a school bus if the parents are not able to come and get them. And we also saw from our Sky Fox cameras, Barrow County, Hall County, Gwinnett County, state troopers, the GBI, all on scene helping with this investigation. What you're seeing right now is a live look, and you can see what looks like command center units, as well as a number of law enforcement. That looks like an ambulance, all out there, law enforcement staging in the area. We saw high school students piled on the field. This is a school with 2,000 9th through 12th grade students. So a number of students that will all have to be safely taken back by their parents. parents or by school bus if parents aren't able to get them. Looks like they have a tent set up over there as well. It's probably going to be a very fluid situation getting their parents to their students. Parents might be asked to stay with their students as well. Okay, and we are going to go back to Dana now. Dana Fowle now at the news desk. Dana, I'm told that you have some new information that just came in.
Absolutely. We just gave you Brian Kemp, the governor's remarks. Now we're getting more information coming in from officials, and this came in to us just before noon, the Barrow County Sheriff's Office. So here we go. Authorities are currently on the scene of a school shooting at Apalachee High School. That's Heyman Morris Road. Approximately 10:23 a.m., officers from multiple law enforcement agencies and fire and EMS personnel were dispatched to the high school. There was a reported active shooting going on. At the time of the release, again, this was just before noon, one person is in custody. Casualties have been reported. However, details on the number of casualties and their conditions is not confirmed at this time. It's an ongoing situation. Updates will be released when available. This is coming from Sheriff Judd Smith. This is Barrow County Sheriff's Office, again confirming that a suspect is in custody, that there was in fact a school shooting, and that they've been dispatched. There are casualties. We do not know the number at this point. We also have just received a press release from the FBI. FBI Atlanta is aware of the current situation at Apalachee High School in Barrow County. Agents are on the scene. They are coordinating and supporting local law enforcement. So it's not a lot of new information, but it's critical information. Someone is in custody. There have been casualties. We do not know the number. Law enforcement from around the state is there. The governor is keeping an eye on the situation. FBI is on the scene. And you can see students are now being released to their parents, to the safety of their parents. Be calm as you approach. I understand the panic. I get it. Be calm as you approach. Everybody's under a really stressful situation right now. As I get this information, I'm going to bring it to you as soon as I get it.
Dana, thank you for the latest there. And before, Dana also updated on what Governor Brian Kemp had to say about the situation. He said that he's directing all the state resources to respond to this incident at Apalachee High School. He's urging all Georgians to join his family in praying for the people who were impacted in this and for the safety of those in the classrooms, both in Barrow County and across the state. Now, again, this is a very developing situation. As Dana just said, we just got word from the Barrow County Sheriff's Office that they have confirmed that at a little bit before 10:30 this morning, they did get a call in response to an active shooting at Apalachee High School. What we know about that school, 2,000 students roughly who attend this 9th through 12th grade school. Those students were all told to go out to the football field as police came in to then clear the school. As Dana mentioned just a few moments ago, law enforcement says that they did apprehend a suspect. There is no indication at this time who that suspect might be, how they might be connected to the school, and who the people who were injured are. All we know from law enforcement is that casualties were reported. It's not clear how severe those injuries are, but we did see from our Sky Fox chopper that folks were transported, as you can even see right there in an image, both by ambulance and by helicopter to area hospitals. We have crews right now heading to those area hospitals to try and get the latest details over there. We also have crews who are making their way to the school. We just spoke a few minutes ago with Fox 5's Kevin Stewart. He said that there was a bottleneck of traffic in that area, parents undoubtedly trying to get there. We can try to go back to him in just a few minutes, see if he can give us another update from what he has gathered out there on the scene. Kevin, I'm being told that you can give us a little bit more information from what you see right now on the ground there. Might have to come back to him in just a minute. But yes, Fox 5's Kevin Stewart making his way over there to give us the latest. He was telling us earlier that he saw a number of both law enforcement from the school, a number of agencies from neighboring counties making their way. And as I just mentioned, the governor said that he's sending all available agencies to help with this situation at this time. Very fluid situation. It's only been less than 2 hours since police got that initial phone call about what we now know was a reported reported active shooting. I want to emphasize again for anyone who's just tuning in, this situation, the school has been cleared at this time. The lockdown has been lifted. Parents are being welcome to come collect their students. They'll likely have to stay with their students for some time while the situation continues to develop. And for anyone who can't come get their students, well, they're going to be taken in by bus. We're seeing right now what looks like more law enforcement going through the scene, trying to potentially contain things even more. And again, this is okay. I am being told right now that we can go back to Fox 5's Kevin Stewart on the scene. And Kevin, tell us what you can see. Have you gotten any closer? I know you were stuck in traffic before.
Yeah, I'm a little closer. I'm about 5 minutes, about 1.2 miles away. Right now, we've continued to see lots of law enforcement trying to navigate the scene. Lots of cars have actually pulled off the side of the road. I am going to make an educated guess that these are people who may be trying to get to campus, and they're only letting certain cars down here. I'll try to get a sense. I'm coming up on the turn, and maybe I could kind of ask one of the law enforcement officials. In fact, this is actually a Gwinnett County police officer, interestingly enough, that is directing traffic. So obviously lots of agencies from around the area are going on. Just give me a quick second. Officer Kevin Stewart, Fox 5. How is traffic going down to the school? How do we access the school?
We're at the Park and Walk.
Park and Walk.
Open for ambulances.
Okay.
The parking lot once you get around the corner.
So this is just for ambulances to go through towards the campus.
I've only got one lane open.
One lane open. Now, all these cars parked off. Are these parents right now? Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. So what we're being told is to pull off to the side of the road, and we will have to walk it. As I imagine, all these cars, lots of cars, pull over in the gas station, on the side roads. These are family members who will have to walk to get their loved ones, their youngsters here. As I'm walking to try to pull over right now, these are cars that are parked. No one's in these vehicles. So we'll have to walk about a mile down to the campus. Hopefully, we can talk to people once I get out as we walk towards the campus and kind of get a sense of what they are experiencing. Lindsay?
Kevin, thank you for gathering what you can out there. It sounds like a situation with a lot of moving parts. We'll check back in with you shortly as you make your way closer in there. So thank you.